Walking lazily on Union Street, one of those days of December, surrounded by a sea of people buying, I received a small paper which said, "Do you want to know about your future? Come and talk with Cosme, the magic cat." I wasn't really interested in knowing about my future, but talk with a magic cat sounded irresistible to me. I started to walk impatiently, full of a great curiosity, looking for Cosme's house. After 10 minutes of walk, I arrived to a door that was half open, and slowly the door opened completely. Behind the door it was a long staircase. I started to go up, and at the same time the fear grew inside of me. I almost desisted of continuing, when a high-pitched voice called my name. "Welcome to my house, Luisa." At the end of the staircase I saw two green spots, and then I recognized the eyes of a cat. I almost fainted. "Don't be afraid," said the cat, and instantly I was calm. His voice gave me so much peace. "I am Cosme," he said, and we started to talk like old friends. We arrived to a dark big room, full of strange and wonderful things. In the middle of the room it was a crystal ball. We sat down around it. "Are you ready to know about your future?" said the cat. Before I could say a word, Cosme started to meow as if it was whistling a nursery rhythm, and suddenly the crystal ball started to glow with amazing colors. A few minutes later I saw myself in the crystal ball. "You like to travel, said Cosme. "When you leave this room, go straight to the supermarket and buy a cereal box. Inside it you will find a ticket award. You are going to trip to the heart of the Amazon." "I've always wanted to go there," I said. "There you will live with a traditional tribe of Brazil, and you will fall in love with a tribesman." "I want to know a little bit more about him," I said. "Well, let me see. He is tall and sportive. He is the best climbing tree. He has gray eyes, long hair, and his complexion is tanned, very Tarzan style." That sounds interesting." The next thing that I saw in the crystal ball was a very big version of myself. "What is that?" I cried. "It's you, pregnant." "What?" "Yes, my dear, you're going to have triplets." I was so stunned that I could not say a word. "You will live in the forest for 5 years, and your children will grow learning how to live in balance with nature. It will appear in you the desire to start to travel once again. Then you're going to take your children, and together you will get through all America with a family circus. One day, in a show in Peru, a German businessman will propose you to do a tour in Europe. You're going to have doubts whether if it's a good idea, but your children are going to besought you to accept the deal, so you won't have other options." For me, all that history of my future sounded great, especially the part of traveling a lot. Have a family circus traveling through Europe. That is amazing. France, Italy, Spain, Germany, Poland, Russia. You will be traveling by 7 years. Your children going to be as famous as rock stars. After all this incredible time of travels, work, and so much fun, your children will grow up and they are going to want to make their lives on their own. Matthew, the most adventurous of your children, will start a trip for visit all the countries of Asia. Aixa, the girl, will become a ballet dancer, so she going to move to Paris to be a part of a company of ballet. Francisco will continue with their circus. He going to recruit a lot of people around the world for make the greatest circus company of Europe. And me, I replied, you, you will want to have a quieter lifestyle. So you are going to return to the heart of the Amazon where all this trip started, for being in contact with the nature and pursue a life of self-knowledge.